So here I am on Blue Mountain, and it's the summer solstice. Just happens to be my half birthday. I was born on the winter solstice. And today we're going to do a potato reveal in a 5-gallon bag, and then we're going to go out back and we're going to start looking at our new raised kind of bed with the roof stout method, which involves putting straw on top of the compost that I had growing out there all winter, and some soil that I mixed in with it, topped with the straw. We want to see which way produced the most potatoes. And so here is my 5-gallon grow bag, one of them, and I'm going to unfold that. And I am using my new Gorilla cart, which I love, and I can bring this thing all over my garden area. It's amazing. So this is going to go into my compost. Done with that anyway. And I can't wait to see how this comes out. It's been 90 days exactly since I planted these on March 21st. I love these cement mixing tubs. This is the small one. I tried to get a larger one, but they didn't have any more left. And they're awesome. I put straw in the bottom of the pot. It looks really great. Alright, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what the potatoes look like. Alright, I'm not seeing any worms. Oh! Oh! We have potatoes. These are the first potatoes I've ever grown in my entire life. Look at the size of that one. Oh my goodness. Oh. I'm going to weigh this out to see how many potatoes we actually have. So that's great. Amazing. I'm so excited. These are golden Yukons, and this is our new potato harvest. My mother was raised in Germany on a farm, a very large farm, and her father, this was before they had cars or roads, they went everywhere on horse and buggy. Her father used to grow so many potatoes and winter squash and things that could be harvested, and they would just dig them into a hole. He would dig a hole into the ground, cover it with straw, and then he would put dirt on top of them. And that's how they ate their potatoes all winter. They would just come out and dig the potatoes from the cold cellar that was just a hole in the ground. And she and I discussed it. How am I going to cure my potatoes, and how am I going to store my potatoes? And I have Kennebec potatoes coming, which are more for the winter crop, because those store really well, as opposed to the Yukon Golds. And I said, with this clay soil, if the rain came, the potatoes would just be sitting in a puddle of water, because it's like a clay pot and it holds the water. And she says, yeah, I never thought of that. So, yeah, I had some great talks with my mom. She's 86, and she's doing fantastic up there in Maine. She is a little lonely and isolated because of the COVID, but, yeah, she's doing great. And I love hearing her stories about the old days on the farm in Germany and all of that. And it's been really great. I guess that's it. Oh, my goodness. All right, so here we go. I'll have to weigh that. All right, let's go on to the next phase. Okay, here's my second grow bag, 5-gallon. Most people use 7 or 10-gallon, but because of the COVID, I couldn't get that size, and I got this size. So a lot of people grow in 5-gallon pots, and I just wanted to see kind of what would happen, you know. I am so excited to be even growing potatoes. I've never grown them before. And Their soil requirements are for like any other root vegetable, and that bone meal is one of the things I added. I love my new wagon. Thank you, honey. It's great. It's great. I can take it every day. So you can see I put the straw in the bottom again. I did find worms underneath the bag when I lifted it off the driveway. I thought that was interesting. Okay, here we go. Well, that one's stuck. Honey, it's stuck. I took a chunk off. Why is it stuck like that? There's the first one. They say those baby tomatoes are really delicious. I can't wait to try these new potatoes. We had potato pancakes this morning for breakfast, and we're going to have potatoes tonight for dinner. Along with our other greens and celery and carrots that I picked. I love being able to go from the garden to the table. It makes all the difference in the world. Oh my God, the taste is so good. So good. Everything's sweeter, everything's fresher, everything has vibrancy. The energy that comes off of a Swiss chard pile is amazing. It's like it doesn't lay down flat on your cutting board like it does when it comes from the grocery store. It just has such life force. It's something I just love. I love it so much. I'm almost 60, my husband's 61, and we're both healthy, and we eat a lot of greens. At least a pound each, if not 2 a day. And I never knew how much a pound was until I started weighing everything. And it's actually quite a lot. It's a 2-gallon bucket full. But I guess all good chefs actually weigh their food. That's something I did not know until I saw it on a video. And that's how I learn things. I learn from videos, I learn from other people. I don't have degrees in culinary arts. And I don't
Learn
have
by doing.
degrees in gardening, but I learn by doing. And experimenting, and everything is an experiment. And I can't wait to see how the potatoes in the ground are going to look. So this is the harvest from that bag, and add that to that, and that's from 4 seed potatoes. I put 2 in each pot. I don't know, I was hoping for more. Let's see how the ones in the ground did with the Ruth Stout method.
Peace out.
Gotta love my gorilla wagon. I love it. It's my latest thing for the garden. This is my compost. And here's my trial potatoes. Straw, root stout. There's a lot of worms. I put straw on the bottom of these and the compost compost and soil mixture in there, and finally getting worms. I'm hoping that this will all turn into my new garden for next year. This is just a preliminary step. There's some potatoes here. I think the grow bags did better though. These were all planted at the same time, March 21st. We had a pretty big freeze in May, can you believe it? In zone 7A, really? It was 32 degrees. And a lot of people on the mountain here lost their crops. But we had covered ours with a big tarp. And the tree foliage and everything, I think that helps too. I am not seeing a lot of potatoes here, folks. Oh, worms though. They're big and fat and nothing like what's in my worm factory. I bought that online from somebody here on... Oh, that was the biggest, fattest worm ever. Oh, did I tell you I don't like worms really? But I know what they do to the garden. They're good for it, right? Wow. No more potatoes, but worms everywhere. So cool. I am going to be replanting this, and I might throw in some shade-loving thing. I got to think about it. Maybe some broccoli. But it's all good, people. Look. The grow bags did better. Peace out.